Hi ladies, this is Women Only Fitness Boot Camp. My name is Rima Avalon and this is Lorraine Haddad. I'm sure most of you know Lorraine. She's the head sergeant. I don't know everybody. I've been on a hiatus, expecting soon, so hi to those I don't know, and welcome to boot camp. Lately, and actually not just lately, but whenever anyone engages in activity, you're bound to come across some orthopedic injuries, also known as soft tissue injuries, and a very common one are shin splints. Shin splints, very, very common if you're running, if you have poor technique. For example, you don't have much of an arch, or you pronate, okay? Also, if you're wearing improper footwear, if you're running too much too soon, if you're not doing enough of a proper warm-up, all these things can contribute to shin splints. And what shin splints are, the very agonizing pain that runs down the shin, okay, which is right here. And the reason why they're called shin splints, as I mentioned in an email, is that the pressure, when the muscle tightens, it creates a pressure and it's pulling off the bone, creating little splint-like injuries. And if you let that progress, you can run into some tiny hairline stress fractures. So you definitely want to attend to that right away. So I'm going to show you 3 stretches that I like for shin splints. It's a lot easier to demonstrate than to write, so that's why we're making this video for you today. And these stretches can be used to prevent, but also to begin the treatment for shin splints. So if you have already shin splints, then you might want to, try these stretches, but of course you don't want to stretch to the point of pain, okay? So the first stretch is the calf stretch. Now, most of you know this, but some of you don't. The calf is made up of 2 muscles. The first one is called the gastrocnemius, okay? And the gastrocnemius, turn around, Lorraine. The gastrocnemius is this muscle right here, okay? So it's this muscle that, makes this nice heart shape when you contract it, okay? The second muscle that makes up the calf muscle is this one that comes down here, called the soleus, okay? So you have the gastrocnemius, and then you have the soleus. The soleus is what gives the ankle its thickness. Otherwise, it's just a very thin bone. The 2 muscles, okay, meet up here to form the Achilles tendon, okay? So stretching this muscle is very important to prevent shin splints, okay? So the first stretch we're going to do is for this muscle here, the gastrocnemius, okay? Now you can do this stretch several different ways. I'll show you one, okay? Basically you can do this indoors, outdoors, okay? So what you want to do here, lean up against a wall, okay? You're going to bend the knee of the leg that you're not stretching. You're going to bring the leg that you're stretching back, making sure, now this is an important detail, making sure the heel keep contact with the surface, okay? So you want to make sure that stays down, and then you're going to move your body forward so that you're getting this stretch. You're going to feel this not just in the gastrocnemius, you will feel it throughout the entire muscle, but it's mainly to stretch up here. The second stretch is going to target only the soleus. Very easy, the transition is easy. All you do now, slightly bend that leg, but again, maintaining this heel ground contact, okay? Very important. Lorraine, do you feel this down here?
Yes, I do.
Okay, so that targets the soleus. The third stretch, okay, we're going to target the area of the shin, okay? So what you're going to do here is you're going to sit on your legs, okay? You're going to have the toes back here. You're going to lean back and slightly bring up the knees, okay? This one will target the shin area. Now, if you have shin splints, you will feel this stretch right away. So go into it very slowly, very gradually, and only come up a little bit until you feel the stretch, okay? A lot of people don't know about this stretch. What you can do, if you're not comfortable in this position or you don't want to get down there, what you can do is kind of like a quadricep stretch, but grab your toes and pull them up, okay? So right now I can feel that just by pulling my toes up, okay? You can even bring, you'll get the quads in there as well. But as long as you're pulling the toes back, you're stretching this area, okay, which is the target area. Thank you, ladies. I hope you benefit from this video. Stretching is very important. Let me just recap with Rima's tips, okay? Okay, tip number 1, run only when symptoms have resolved. Okay, if you have shin splints, right now you want to work at reducing the pain, reducing the symptoms, usually within 2 weeks, okay? You give yourself 2 weeks to heal. Return is gradual, okay? Return gradually. You want to cut your distance. When you do come back, you want to cut your distance and your intensity by half. Otherwise, you're going to run into the same problems. When you come back, you have to start at 0, work your way up, okay? This can take 3 to 6 weeks to get back to what you were before, but be patient, it's worth it, okay? Number 3, stretch. If you do have the shin splints, stretch at least twice a day and definitely after a workout. Again, I'm not recommending that you work out, but you know, if you're gonna do any kind of activity, swimming is good, some walking backwards helps, okay? And number 4, select an appropriate running shoe with good arch support. You might have to pay a little bit more, but it's worth it. If you go to those specialized shoe stores, they can fit your foot for the kind of shoe that you need, because we all have, you know, different feet. We all have different structures, different postures. So from Women Only Fitness Bootcamp, thank you, ladies.
Bye, ladies.